Are you giving employees the option to work some days at home, take alternative shifts, or go part-time? I'm not surprised. Most businesses today allow some flexibility. As a result, not every desk is used all the time. Instead of having a specific desk and phone for each employee, you could set up hot desking. That way, when workers come to the office, they can use any phone at any available desk. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll show you how to configure hot desking for Cisco 8800 MPP phones registered to Webex Calling. Next. Start by heading to the Webex Control Hub at webex.com and log in with admin access. Head to the Workspace section and click to add a new workspace. Choose a name. In my example, I will use the phone model 8845 and classify the type as Open Space. Next, select the location and click Next. At this point, you will be prompted to choose the type of Cisco MPP phone you are adding. There are two options for adding the phone: using the activation code or entering the phone's MAC address. I will opt for the latter. After clicking Next, add the phone's extension and click Save. It'll take a few minutes for the phone to appear online. Once the phone is added to the Control Hub, it should show as online and be registered under the new space you created. You can verify this by clicking on the workspace, where the phone should display as online. Additionally, you can see the phone under the Devices section by clicking on the device you've created. The phone should now have an IP address and show as online. To enable the hot desking feature, locate the workspace scheduling option and enable hot desking by clicking Save. Following this action, the QR code will be prompted on the phone screen. Now that the workspace has been created with the shared device, you can add the users. Navigate to Management User and select the user you want to configure for hot desking. Remember that the customer must have a Webex Calling license. To enable this, navigate to Edit License, choose Calling, and enable Webex Calling. Save the configuration, which will be similar to the process used when creating hot desking for this customer. For example, if you have location 123, you might assign the extension 103. Save the configuration. For users that already have Webex Calling enabled and require additional lines, go to Calling under the User Settings, click on Hot Desking, and configure the line. Add more lines by clicking the plus sign. After the devices and user settings are enabled in the Webex Control Hub, hot desking is ready. For IP phones with the hot desking feature enabled, a QR code will be displayed on the screen. A user initiates sign-in by scanning this code using the camera on their mobile phone. If the Webex app isn't already installed on that mobile device, they will be directed to install it. In the app, they enter their organizational credentials, select the desired booking time for their call, and click Book. The phone may restart before the call is booked, but then the customer's extension and phone number will be visible. If the user ever needs to end their booking earlier than scheduled, they can manually sign out via the phone by selecting Settings, Hot Desking, and then Sign Out. This can also be done through the Webex app. Otherwise, when the booked duration ends, the user is automatically signed out. There is one exception. If there is an active call on the phone when the booked time expires, the auto sign-out will be delayed until the call ends. Therefore, you should remember to end calls before leaving the workspace. You will not be able to sign out via the Webex app if there is an active call on the phone. After a manual or automatic sign-out, the phone will reboot to clear the session and all personal user information. The QR code will, once again, show on the phone screen, indicating it is ready for a new user. There you have it, hot desking, giving you flexibility and efficiency within your office space. no matter when or where employees work to get the job done. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.